Let's go to Commsec for a look at the markets today. Tom Piotrowski is live for us. Have we got much action on a public holiday today, Tom?
It's a good point, Pete. There are public holidays in some but not all states nationally. So the ASX is open. So that perhaps might provide some solace for the handful of people that were uninterested in the sporting championships that were resolved at the weekend.
Were you interested?
I was interested, yes.
Yeah.
I suppose interesting from a statistical perspective, the representation of the Northerners, which went unrewarded, Pete, in the end, which you'd probably be
Well, you've got a smile on your face about that. It feels like you're being a bit cruel this morning, Tom.
Well, the numbers can be cruel, Pete, and I suppose it's just left for us to analyse that. But in terms of the numbers presented by the market, what we saw on Friday was quite important because there was a lot of anticipation ahead of the what we call the numbers that are tied to what US workers earned and spent over the course of the last month, because within that there is a measure of inflation that the US central bank looks at most carefully. It's called the PCE deflator, and mercifully this number was below the market's expectations, and that was important because it just assuaged concerns about the inflationary outlook. It allowed the market, where stocks are concerned, to just post modest declines. Otherwise it would have been more aggressive. We had the Dow down by 0.5%, the S&P down by 1/3, and the Nasdaq up by around 0.1%. But there was a lot of disquiet in political terms because there was the distinct possibility of a government shutdown coming into play, but there was key legislation passed by both houses of Congress at the weekend, which has avoided that for the time being. So there might be some relief on the part of US markets in early trade on Monday on the back of that, but we'll kick off with a loss of about 0.5% in what will be a pretty quiet day today.
Okay, Tom Piotrowski, thank you.